look there at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Visitors sideline, a look at their head coach. The side hoping to stay above 500 after this week. They're 3-2 here today. Facing off against him, the head coach of the Dolphins. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins.
Jake Bailey set to kick
I'm
off.
Kate Scott here with Brock Heward, and everybody just about set. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Kate, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, that's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
Straight to the air they go. In trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And we know how precious this ball is in this game. Got to take care of it.
Back to throw. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long. And I'm just gonna assume, Brock, we're gonna see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
3rd and long for him here. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. He has it at the 33. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Tua now from the gun. Got his man. It's the rookie from K-State. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Tagovailoa now. This one's caught. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Tua setting up to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here's A-Chan up the middle. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Third and 2.
Go ahead.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready.
Here's Tua again. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Achan will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go now.
First down, New York.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
First down, play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock, but a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete out to the right side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
They give on second to Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Another Jets. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Jets first.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. From the gun, it's Hall. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back now, pressure coming. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Field goal try upcoming from the Jets. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's good.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Not first down. Here's Tagovailoa. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks. That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Now here comes the New York offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field. despite advancing the football pretty well.
Cowboy 80s.
They start the drive with Hall. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the counter, Hall dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42.
They're going play action. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. And that delay of game certainly ups the difficulty on this 3rd down. They need 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got 1st down from the 31.
That's another Jets. 1st and 10 at the 30.
They'll go right side with Hall. And he spins right by him. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
That's another Jets. 1st down.
All right with Robinson from the pistol. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments and flashes of greatness like that that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do. I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
3rd and long for him here. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it. Field goal try upcoming from the Jets. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Tua. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. New set of downs for him at the 38.
18 yards on the play. And the Dolphins First down.
Tagovailoa on first down. It's complete. Sanders has got it outright. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sanders. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
And out to Gordon. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's third and less than a yard. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins looking for a bigger lead before the break. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Now Tagovailoa to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
First down, here's Tua. Caught out left. And he's sent down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Tua setting up to throw. Got his target, it's Baker. And he's tackled for a short gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Tua again. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. Timeout taken by New York. That's in 2nd. Sanders sends it through. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Here every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Colts in the AFC South. And it's Kalel Mullings. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 52 yards, touchdown. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And it's DeAndre Swift. The team got into the red zone. He gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Bears get just their second win of the season. They improve to 2-4. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And it's Trevor Lawrence. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Jags get back to 500. They even their mark at 3-3. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Keeps away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Dolphins send running back Devon Achane getting back to work.
Go ahead. Out!
There's a dive up the middle. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
22!
Tua now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 41.
And the Dolphins, first down.
Good.
First and 10.
Here's Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Tavion Sanders.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down. Tua off the play fake. Taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So the Dolphins readying for the punt.
Incomplete.
That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return. It's far. The Jets out to begin another drive. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. On 1st down, here comes Hall. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Here's Hall once more. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Punting muted out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. That's taken in at the 42. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Miami offense headed out there now. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Chan, a first down carry. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Finds a man right side. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 30.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And he's going to be dropped down at the 35-yard line. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Go ahead. Ready?
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Here's a screen for Chan. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Chan gets this on the draw. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
At the 24-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Get set.
Back to throw. Tua escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, get set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Sanders sends it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They're facing a 13-6 deficit as they take over. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing off the play fake. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
70 Lions.
Throwing from the gun. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
So that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets manage to tie this game. It's 13-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10. At their own
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
44. Ready?
Tagovailoa back to throw. Completes this one to Baker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second and inches.
It's second and inches. At the 36.
Here's Tua. Running right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Ready? Team! Ready?
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Looking right, and he finds him. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect from your teammates.
He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Dolphins take a lead just before the end of the third. Javon Baker with the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jets 13. Jake Bailey.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 26.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Let's go now.
They go right back to Hall. Escapes the defender. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
First and 10.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This finds Austin complete. So the flag cost him 5, but he picks up 6. We've got 2nd and 9.
Austin. A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9. At the 40.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete out to the right. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They'll air it out on 3rd. Makes the play working the sideline, but it takes him out right at the line. Punt team on the field. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right now, sitting in 2nd place. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. They did it! He made the interception! And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. All right, Brock, take us inside this huddle. You just threw a game-time pick 6. What are you saying to your guys?
Well, what you're really doing, Kate, is presenting. You know, yeah, you're calling the play, but it's your presentation, it's your demeanor. You have got to put that mistake behind you. It'd be so mentally tough and have the guys feed off that.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Taking a shot deep here. And he makes the it. Wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Ball taken in at the 36. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. So after the play, we have the trainers headed out. Looks like a member of the Dolphins out there is in some discomfort. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down, give to Hall. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Now, after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Set.
He'll work against the blitz. Next with his back, Hall. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. He fields it from the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They've got first down from the 31.
All right, come on.
Throwing now, Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's got a man left, and this one doesn't go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Get wide. 44.
On the give, it's Gordon. On the move, past the 40. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First and 10 now from the 30. They'll try the middle with Gordon. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Go ahead.
This is Gordon. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal.
Get set. Out.
Running for it, it's Achan. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Dolphins take a fourth-quarter lead. Devon Achan with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
Dolphins 27, Jets 23.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense now set to take over. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there, and I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They're going play action. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
At the 60.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's going to tuck it and run. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and goal, Jets.
One of the tight ends in motion left. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Hawks 70, Hawks.
Goal to go, it's a pass play. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets push their lead to 3.
Dolphins 27.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Miami set to take over once again on offense. 1st down, here's Tua. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Get safe.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Jets 30.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Austin. There he goes, right sideline. And what a return. He finds a way through and to that end zone. That's going to give him the lead late. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights, and the Jets push their lead to 3. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So that brings them to third down.
Third down and 7.
Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Second and 2 at the Jets' 48-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Makes the catch. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Back to throw. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. So here's their 3rd and final timeout. 7 seconds left of this game.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Here's Tua again. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. From the left hash, this is from 47. That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And his time expires. This game ends on that miss. So it's a road win for the Jets. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Miami.